Did you know that 99% of deaths after age 75 come down to just a handful of causes? Many people assume that passing away at an advanced age is simply natural, but the truth is, most fatalities stem from avoidable risks that are often ignored until it's too late. The problem is that by the time most people realize what's happening, their health has already deteriorated and their options become limited. However, if you understand these dangers now, you can take steps to protect yourself and extend your life in ways you never thought possible. In this video, we're going to uncover the 5 leading causes of death after 75, the ones responsible for nearly all fatalities in this age group. Some of these might seem obvious, while others may surprise you, but one thing is certain: knowing them is the first step toward preventing them. These aren't just statistics. They represent real lives, real families, and real choices that could mean the difference between struggling with health problems or living a long, fulfilling life. Stay tuned until the end, because these 5 causes are not inevitable. In fact, by making small but meaningful changes, many people have significantly reduced their risks, stayed independent longer, and added years, sometimes decades, to their lives. The decisions you make today could determine how strong, active, and independent you remain in the years ahead. Now, let's get started. Number 1, heart disease. Heart disease remains the leading cause of death for people over 75, yet many don't realize how much control they have over it. The heart is a muscle. It either stays strong with care or weakens from neglect. The problem? You often don't feel the warning signs until serious damage is done. Many assume fatigue, shortness of breath, or slowing down is just aging, but these can signal heart issues. High blood pressure is a major contributor, silently straining arteries until a heart attack or stroke forces the issue. Poor diet, processed foods, excess salt, and unhealthy fats gradually clogs arteries, while a lack of movement weakens circulation and heart function. The biggest mistake? Assuming heart disease is inevitable. Genetics play a role, but daily choices, diet, exercise, stress management matter more. The best time to protect your heart? Right now. Number 2, falls and injuries. One of the most overlooked risks after 75 isn't a disease, it's falls. A single misstep, a moment of dizziness, or a slippery floor can lead to life-changing injuries. Hip fractures, head injuries, and even minor bruises can trigger a decline many never fully recover from. Falls are a top cause of injury-related deaths in seniors, yet most don't take prevention seriously. As we age, balance, strength, and reaction time decline gradually, making falls more likely. Worse, fear of falling leads many to move less, weakening muscles further and increasing their risk. The good news? Falls are preventable. Strengthening the legs and core, improving balance, and making small home adjustments, better lighting, slip-proof rugs, and sturdy handrails can make a huge difference. Medications also play a role. Some cause dizziness, drowsiness, or blood pressure drops, increasing fall risk. Staying active, mindful of your surroundings, and adjusting medications as needed can help prevent falls, keeping you mobile, independent, and living life on your terms. If you're finding this valuable, please like the video, and if you haven't yet, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, respiratory diseases. Breathing is effortless until it's not. As we age, lung function declines, and minor issues can escalate quickly. After 75, respiratory diseases are a leading cause of death, not because they're unavoidable, but because they're often ignored until it's too late. The biggest threats? Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, including emphysema and chronic bronchitis, causes airway inflammation, making breathing harder. Many dismiss coughing, wheezing, or breathlessness as normal aging, but these are warning signs. Pneumonia is another major risk. What starts as mild congestion can turn life-threatening due to a weakened immune system. Many hospitalizations and deaths stem from untreated infections. Other hidden dangers? Poor air quality, dust, pollution, smoke, mold, damages lungs over time. Even indoor pollutants like pet dander worsen symptoms, especially for those with asthma. How to protect your lungs? Stay active. Movement expands lung capacity and clears mucus buildup. Even light exercise like walking or stretching helps. Improve air quality, use air purifiers, avoid smoke exposure, and keep your home free from irritants. Get vaccinated. Shots for flu, pneumonia, and other respiratory infections can prevent severe complications. Breathing should never be a struggle. Taking care of your lungs today can mean years of better health and independence. Number 4. Stroke. A stroke happens without warning, and in an instant life can change forever. It's one of the leading causes of death after 75, yet most people don't realize how much of their risk is within their control. Here's the shocking truth. Up to 80% of strokes are preventable. That means the choices you make today could determine whether you stay independent or suffer a life-altering event. What really happens during a stroke? A stroke occurs when blood flow to the brain is blocked or when a blood vessel bursts. The moment this happens, brain cells start dying, and the longer oxygen is cut off, the more damage is done. Some strokes may cause mild confusion or temporary weakness, but others leave people paralyzed, unable to speak, or completely dependent on others. And in far too many cases, a stroke is fatal. The biggest risk factors. The good news? Most of the leading causes of stroke are preventable with early action. High blood pressure, the number one cause of strokes. It silently weakens arteries, making them more likely to rupture or clog. The worst part? Most people don't even know they have it until it's too late. Atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat that can cause blood clots to form. If one of these clots reaches the brain, a stroke can happen in seconds. The fix? A simple checkup can detect AFib and dramatically reduce your risk. Poor diet and inactivity. Processed foods, too much salt, and unhealthy fats increase the risk of stroke, while a sedentary lifestyle slows circulation and thickens the blood. How to reduce your stroke risk. Stroke prevention starts with simple but powerful habits. Stay active. Even light movement keeps blood flowing and strengthens your heart. Eat smart. Add leafy greens, cut back on salt, and stay hydrated. Check your blood pressure. Regular monitoring can save your life. Don't ignore warning signs. Many strokes cause temporary vision loss, confusion, or numbness. These are urgent red flags. Seeking help immediately can prevent a full-blown stroke. A stroke doesn't always give you a second chance, but by taking action now, you can protect your independence, your health, and your future. If you've made it this far, please comment down below. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a life-changing video. Your support helps us create content that informs and inspires. Number 5. Cognitive decline. One of the most heartbreaking realities of aging is the slow loss of memory, reasoning, and independence. Cognitive decline does not happen overnight. It creeps in slowly, making small changes that are easy to dismiss at first. But as the years pass, those small lapses turn into something more serious. The ability to manage daily tasks, recognize familiar faces, or make sound decisions begins to fade. For many, it is not just an inconvenience. It becomes life-threatening. Dementia and Alzheimer's disease do not just affect the mind. They put the entire body at risk. As cognitive function declines, so does the ability to take care of one's own health. Simple things like remembering to take medications, eating balanced meals, or recognizing symptoms of an illness become increasingly difficult. Many seniors with dementia forget to drink enough water, leading to dangerous dehydration. Others may eat too little or too much, causing nutritional deficiencies or weight gain that increases their risk of other serious conditions. But one of the biggest dangers is accidents. Forgetting to turn off the stove, leaving the door unlocked at night, or wandering outside in unsafe conditions. These are all risks that become deadly as cognitive decline progresses. For many seniors, this leads to a tragic reality: losing their independence. They may no longer be able to live alone safely, and without proper care, their health declines even faster. The scariest part is that many people do not realize they are experiencing cognitive decline until it is already advanced. Early signs such as forgetting names, struggling to follow conversations, or misplacing important items are often brushed off as just getting older. But in reality, these small warning signs are your brain's way of telling you that something is changing. The sooner you take action, the better your chances of slowing the progression and maintaining a sharp, healthy mind for years to come. One of the best ways to protect your brain is by staying mentally active. Just like the muscles in your body, the brain needs exercise to stay strong. Reading, learning new skills, doing puzzles, or even having deep conversations keeps your brain engaged and reduces the risk of cognitive decline. And here is something many people overlook. Physical exercise is just as important for brain health as mental activity. Movement increases blood flow to the brain, which helps protect memory and cognitive function. Another key factor is social interaction. Isolation and loneliness speed up mental decline dramatically. Having regular conversations, meeting with friends, and staying engaged with a community can literally help keep your brain sharper for longer. The more you challenge your mind with new experiences and meaningful interactions, the more resilient it becomes. Of course, diet plays a major role. What you eat directly affects brain health. Omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and vitamins found in foods like leafy greens, berries, and nuts help protect against cognitive decline. On the other hand, too much processed food, sugar, and unhealthy fats contribute to inflammation in the brain, increasing the risk of dementia. A healthy brain starts with a healthy body, and the choices you make today can shape how well you think and function in the years ahead. Losing cognitive function is not an inevitable part of aging. By taking the right steps now, keeping your mind and body active, staying socially engaged, and making smart dietary choices, you can significantly reduce your risk. Your brain is just like any other part of your body. The more you take care of it, the stronger it stays. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to think about everything we have covered: heart disease, falls, respiratory issues, stroke, and cognitive decline. These 5 causes are responsible for nearly all deaths after 75. But here is what is important to remember: they are not inevitable. Most people do not realize how much control they actually have over their own health. And by the time they do, it is often too late. The truth is, small, consistent choices starting today can add years of strength, clarity, and independence to your life. No one wants to think about aging, but ignoring these risks does not make them go away. The good news is that awareness gives you power. Knowing the signs, taking preventive steps, and making your health a priority means that you do not have to live in fear of what is ahead. Instead of focusing on limitations, you can focus on longevity, strength, and enjoying life to the fullest. Now, think about your own daily habits. Are there areas where you could make small improvements? Maybe it is eating healthier, moving more, getting regular checkups, or staying socially and mentally active. Whatever it is, remember this: you do not have to change everything at once. Even one small step in the right direction can set you on a path toward better health and a longer, fuller life. At this stage in life, your well-being is your greatest asset. The more you protect it, the more you can enjoy time with loved ones. Maintain your independence and live without fear of preventable health issues. Every day is an opportunity to take care of yourself, and the choices you make today can determine how strong and capable you remain in the years ahead. Thank you for joining us today. We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so do not hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.